Thank you, Alex, and goodbye.
Goodbye, General Gul. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. An hour and 15-minute live, uncensored interview with three-star General Hamid Gul, former head of Pakistani intelligence. And I will post this video and audio at prisonplanet.tv. If you missed any of it in the live show today, it'll be up just minutes after the live broadcast ends, after Max Keiser is with us on the economy and other news. But what you just heard is the truth from all of my research. Separately, with doing my own research, I can find nothing that Hamid Gul said here that isn't veritas, that isn't the truth. And this guy was a hero in our media in the 80s, leading the attacks against the Soviets. And now, you know, it's the Russians saying we better be careful in Afghanistan and Pakistan. And it's our own government run by a bunch of crooks that is trying to expand all of this. So very informative interview with Lieutenant General Hamid Gul. And obviously, in the days to come, you'll probably see a lot of news articles written about all of this. But what was the one line, Jaron, that he said that you thought would be a good idea to name the video of this when we posted at prisonplanet.tv? God help America. Hamid Gul, God help America. This is a guy actually trained over here. And our media is using fake battlefield reports, even the Washington Post said are very questionable, to claim that this 74-year-old gentleman, did you say 74 or 76? To claim that he is running all these attacks, when it's all these different tribes, all these different groups, who many times are even fighting with each other. I mean, nobody's running this. Nobody's controlling this. That's the globalist mindset, is they create crises so big and so out of control that the problems just get bigger, and then they can spend more money and more troops and project more power in the name of cleaning it up, but the plan is only to make it worse and commit us to an endless war. And that's why, as a patriotic American who defends the entire Bill of Rights, Declaration of Independence, and Constitution, I agree with George Washington. And we know FEMA demonizes George Washington. I have video training films where they teach police and firefighters and sheriff's deputies that George Washington, Thomas Jefferson were terrorists and were bad. It's in my film, Road to Tyranny. And it's just so disgusting to see this. But George Washington, now Al-Qaeda, according to our government, I mean, it sounds ridiculous, but it's true. He said no foreign entanglements. We're not an empire. We're going to trade with people, like Ron Paul says. We're going to have business with people. Now, I got a bunch of other news coming up on the economy I want to hit on, ahead of Max Keiser joining us, some other military news when we go to break here in a moment. But I've done an hour and 47 minutes without telling you about what makes this operation float, what funds this operation. But more importantly, that's just a caveat, a fringe benefit, a symbiosis, a symbiotic relationship. These films are waking people up. You can show them the well-produced, well-documented, riveting, real-world films, and your friends and family are ready to be awakened. You can get all my films or films I produced and make copies of them and air them on Access TV and give them to people for nonprofit educational purposes. Invisible Empire, New World Order Defined by Jason Burma, such an important film. Took us a year and a half to make this. Covers the whole New World Order architecture, their Order Out of Chaos program, hundreds of New World Order global government quotes. This is such an important film. This special ends next Monday. You've got a week to take advantage of this. Buy one copy, get 3 free. You can go ahead and do all your Christmas shopping early, have it all. Buy one copy for $19.95, get 3 copies for $19.95 free. So you get 4 copies, $19.95, buy one, get 3 free. You can buy 2 for $39.95 or $39.90, and you get 8 copies free. 10 videos for $39.90. 10 copies of Invisible Empire for $39.90. Same thing with Police State 4, The Rise of FEMA. The entire 15 years of my research, the latest developments, the secret governors' councils, the Military Commissions Act, the John Warner Defense Authorization Act, the executive orders, all of it is covered in this film. The FEMA camps, the clergy response teams, how the underwear bombing on Christmas Day was staged. It is all covered in Police State 4, The Rise of FEMA. So many subjects, well documented. Buy one, get 3 free. Buy 2, get 8 free. 10 copies, $39.90. 4 copies, $19.95. Same thing with part 2 of the Obama deception, Fall of the Republic. The presidency of Barack H. Obama, how they plan to start the wars, how they plan to steal the pension funds. Made this almost a year ago. It's all coming true now. People see this and are blown away. The production quality's off the chart. Fall of the Republic. You can get all 3 of these films. Buy 1, get 3 free. Buy 2, get 8 free. And also other great documentaries that we carry, discounted. Global Warming, Emerging Science and Understanding. Solutions for a Broken Economy, The Secret of Oz, directed by Bill Still. Get it discounted. The Obama Deception. All of these are available right now at Infowars.com, or you can simply call toll-free 888-253-3139, 888-253-3139. You can also download all of my films in super high quality, burn them right to disc or CD to give people to play on their computers or DVD players at prisonplanet.tv. They've got a 64 kilobit audio podcast there. They've got the 64, it's actually 120 or even higher audio video of the entire archive of the full show. We now do the whole transmission as TV as well, not just part of it. It's all at prisonplanet.tv, and your memberships make all this possible. And later this week, exclusive for prisonplanet.tv members, my interview with Jesse Ventura on Key Info here in Austin last week.
Attention, this is a special alert to all Americans who owe $10,000 or more in back taxes to the IRS. The IRS is now accepting reduced settlements from people who owe back taxes and dramatically lowering amounts owed. Due to the financial crisis in America, the IRS has announced a leniency plan in recognition of consumers' financial troubles in today's economy. If you owe $10,000 or more in back taxes to the IRS, an open phone line has been established by American Tax Settlement for you to call and see if you qualify for a reduction by up to 75%. Number to call is 800-902-6969. Again, the IRS is now accepting reduced settlements from consumers who owe back taxes in response to the decline in today's economy. If you are struggling with $10,000 or more in back taxes to the IRS, you now may be eligible for a dramatic reduction by up to 75% and save thousands of dollars. For free information and to see if you qualify, call the open phone line into American Tax Settlement now. 800-902-6969. 800-902-6969. Again, 800-902-6969.
Hi, this is Alex Jones. Did you know that the global elite are now storing non-hybrid seeds in secret storage vaults near the Arctic Circle? Did you know that in a real meltdown, non-hybrid seeds can become more valuable than silver or gold? It's true, seeds have outperformed even gold and silver before in this country, and it's possible that could even happen again. So our friends at Solutions from Science have put together the perfect mix of non-hybrid seeds. They call it a survival seed bank, and it can produce an endless supply of nutrient-dense food for you and your family. And here's the best part. These seeds have not been genetically modified in any way, and you actually get enough seeds to plant a full-acre crisis garden. So visit them today at survivalseedbank.com. That's survivalseedbank.com, or give them a call at 877-327-0365. That's 877-327-0365. Remember, in a real crisis, non-hybrid seeds are the ultimate barter item. This is Alex Jones for survivalseedbank.com.
You worry, but only because you're paying attention. What's happening in the Gulf of Mexico illustrates an audacity toward nature. A similar audacity called GMO, or genetically modified organisms, means that the quality of commercially grown food may be compromised with our health in the balance. Now that summer's here, what better time to learn about the bounty that nature provides in wild edible food? Let author Linda Runyon show you the best-kept secret in plain sight, that food is everywhere you look. This summer, for the cost of a good meal or two out, you can literally starvation-proof yourself and your loved ones against any future craziness, and put up tons of free food, too. Whatever experiment is being run on us, you can rest assured that Linda's 50 or so staple foods aren't involved. Our foods are their enemy. So go to ofthefield.com or call toll-free 1-888-51-EAT-FREE and take that first step. Make your oasis of food security and nutrition now. That's ofthefield.com or call 1-888-513-2837. Start now and make 2010 your year of independence.
Hi, this is former Governor Jesse Ventura, and this is the Alex Jones Show. I recommend you all pay attention to Alex, because Alex and I are teaming up again this fall for a second season of Conspiracy Theory, where we will attempt to get to the bottom of these conspiracies. Until then, keep watching and listening to Alex.
Live from Austin, Texas, broadcasting worldwide, it's Alex Jones.
Well, right when we kick off the third hour, Max Keiser, stockbroker, inventor of the Hollywood Stock Exchange, great trends forecaster. He'll be joining us today on this live Monday, 16th day of August, 2010. I'm going to get into the economy with Keiser coming up and the Iran situation. But first, I wanted to get into some Big Brother news. This is up at prisonplanet.com and Infowars.com right now. Remember 6-7 years ago in Australia and the U.S., the NSA was going to give local police and Bureau of Land Management and environmental groups, even private ones, access to satellite images, live time, of people's farms and ranches and in businesses, so they could harass people so that they couldn't build a barn or couldn't, plant crops without being harassed. Well, all Google did, which is admittedly part of the NSA, I mean, I told you that many years ago, now they admit it, is they just made it all public to everybody. And government is now using this to harass people, and all over the world, because the same global corporations are setting this up. They're banning people collecting their own rainwater, and now they're saying you've got to pay for rain to fall on your crops. But then other nations don't have to do that. It's all selective. It's all part of the carbon tax. This will shut down our industry and our farming even more. Key article up at prisonplanet.com by Paul Joseph Watson today. Government using Google Earth to loot destitute Americans. And I actually heard an NPR piece about 2 weeks ago and thought to call Watson, because a lot of times I call Watson or Kurt. Well, Kurt works here now. He's moved to Austin from New Mexico. But so I'll usually go into their office or call them. Watson's in England. Both Watsons are. And I'll say, write on this. And I forgot to, but that's why I love Watson, because he thinks just like I do, and he wrote a story about it. But NPR was saying it was good. In Greece and in other countries, the government, to raise money, is charging people, depending on the city, $300 to $1,000 or 1,000 euros for a swimming pool fee. Or they notice if your swimming pool looks like it's in disuse, they come and fine you. So it's all part of this surveillance harassment. Remember that Pennsylvania tax collection ad where it says, hey, Tom, we're watching you. You didn't pay $4,000 taxes, and we know where you live. And it shows the Earth, and they zoom in from space and show the guy's house. Again, this is all designed for you. Here it is. Smile. Aerial images being used to enforce laws. Associated Press. And that was August 14th, just 2 days ago. In fact, crank this ad up. Start it over. That's a good idea. Crank up the ad, because I want people to actually see and hear this ad where they're intimidating people. Here it is.
Just off of 5th Street. Nice car, Tom. Nice house. What's not so nice is you owe Pennsylvania $4,212 in back taxes. Listen, Tom, we can make this easy. Pay online by June 18th, and we'll skip your penalty and take half off your interest. Because, Tom, we do know who you are.
Oh, find us before we find you. So this whole grid isn't for the terrorist. That's the government. They're staging almost all of it. It's for us. State utilizing aerial imagery technology to enforce petty ordinances and loot destitute citizens of whatever income they have left after having had trillions in wealth stolen and transferred to foreign banks, and trillions spent to build these satellites and launch them. And the whole article just goes over it. And then there's another report here. They're now coming in to charge you for rainwater usage.
This is GCN, the Genesis Communications Radio Network.
Hi, folks. This is Alex Jones asking you for a minute of your time to tell you about soap. Not detergents, but good old-fashioned pure soap made by the Cal Ben Soap Company, a family-owned and operated American company. My family, staff, friends, and radio listeners are constantly telling me how much they love these products for bath, hair, laundry, and dishes. There is nothing like these factory-direct, big money-saving, triple-concentrated soaps anywhere. Get a free detailed catalog by calling 800-340-7091 or see them online at 5starsoap.com or Infowars.com. Let's talk to the owner of 5 Star Soap, Marty Schachter, and see what he has to say.
As founder and owner for over 63 years, people keep asking me, how's business?